Yo, it's As Nick Show back with another video. Holy shit, that was cringe. Oh god. It's been a bit. I haven't made a video in a while. I've been busy. You've been busy. We're all busy people. But I felt like I had to make this video today because it's locked. It's a lock. I booked my flight for EDC 2024. This will be my third year going to EDC, so I'm not like a veteran by or anything like that, but I think I have a lot of information that could help you guys out. I know it's only February, but EDC is less than 100 days away. It's coming up fast. I saw the 100-day counter on their Instagram like not too long ago. So I thought it'd be good to just, get a discussion going. I have a lot of information for you guys, especially if you guys are new. We're going to be talking about why you should go to EDC for those of you who are hesitant. You're not really into EDM, but you're kind of getting into EDM and you're thinking about it and you're leaning and your friends are trying to tell you to go, but it costs money. You don't want to go. We're going to be talking about why you should go to EDC. We're going to be talking about which artists I'm excited to see. If there's anyone that I don't name, please drop some recommendations this year. If the artist shows up, maybe I'll check out. I want to find someone new this year. We'll get into that in a little bit, though, as far as artists that I'm excited to see or that I'm hoping to be at EDC. I'm going to give you guys my best tips. You could start prepping for EDC now. I mean, it's always better to be early and have everything ready to go than be scrambling around towards the end as, it's almost time for EDC. So we're going to talk about things that I recommend prepping to bring to EDC. Make sure you have on the day of or the weekend of EDC. And lastly, I want to go over the As Nick Show best secret tips for EDC. These are things that I'm obviously not a veteran. I'm not a veteran, but there are things that I know or I've noticed or I've learned that will definitely enhance your experience come this May 17 to 19, 2024. Okay, so for the first topic of discussion, why you should go to EDC. All right, for anyone, first I want to say, if anyone thinks they're old or is saying they're old, my girlfriend says that a lot, that she's old. I was in that mindset myself, okay? Like after the Rona situation, I was conditioned to stay at home. I didn't go out. For a whole year, I didn't go to whenever an artist came down, even if I really, really liked the artist that came down to Hawaii, I didn't buy a ticket and go to the event. I was like, I'm too old. It's time to retire. We've done this dance for 5 years now, which is not anything crazy. But after a while, you see the artist, you're like, I feel like I've seen everyone. I don't want to go out. So I was in that mindset for a bit. And then I realized, bro, life is short. You hear it time and time again, but life is short, especially for you younger people that maybe you don't have enough money or don't have a lot of money because you just got out of school. You just started working your first job. As long as you're not taking out like a loan or you have money, set on the side, but you don't want to, overspend. I really think that you guys should highly consider going to EDC. Yes, obviously it is expensive to travel and fly up there, or drive there, whatever, commute, as well as buy a ticket. But in the perspective of life in general, right? You think, okay, I got to go to work. I have, I got to take care of this and that. Guys, it's one weekend. You're gonna look back and trust me. All right, I shot a vlog for my first year at EDC as well as last year at EDC, and just trust me when I say that the memories that I've made with my friends, and my girlfriend and her cousins and everything, it's like priceless. You can't put a price on it. When you're there in the crowd, in the moment, the fireworks are going off, you're having a great time with your friends. Like you can't put a price on it. And if I were to not have experienced that, I wouldn't trade, there's a very, very high price compared to what I've paid to go to EDC, in which I would have given up those memories if I had the option to. So that's my one spiel, all right? If you guys really, really enjoy EDM and your friends are going this year, or even if you want to go with like just a couple friends, or even some people I think I've seen on Reddit, like they go solo, but you really want to do it. If you really want to do it, you want to see your artists, it's the place to do it because you can go and see pretty much every artist that you wanted to see, that comes to your city throughout the year in one weekend. For the first year, I did GA Plus. GA Plus is, generally expensive. But if you think about it, look, guys, all right, GA Plus, $5.99 plus fees, like $600. I think it comes out to like $650 after fees, maybe a little more, right? But if you see like 5 artists every single night, how much is a ticket to go to an event, in your city, 40, 50, $60 for one night, but you say you see like 10 artists in the year, you know, you're pretty much still getting your money back, even with GA plus. GA sold out. I'm gonna probably be looking for GA this year. Okay, my mistake. Okay, so let me back up for a bit. VIP added to the cart before shipping, $1329.89. GA Plus before shipping, $718.99. Now, for me personally, I would recommend either swinging to GA if you could snag a GA from someone used, which is what I'm probably gonna try to do this year. I've never pre-ordered a ticket online. I've always snagged it on Facebook, and it's been fine. So I'm probably gonna do that again. People generally tend to drop their price of their ticket because they can't go. So I'm gonna do that probably for GA. But once again, I highly recommend VIP just because one, there's more space. Like you're gonna find that EDC is very crowded. VIP has their own section. It's not as crowded because of course it costs like 3x the price of a GA ticket, or over double, almost 3x the prices of a GA ticket. There's separate rides, separate food, separate bathrooms in VIP. You have like an elevated stage over Kinetic Field, which is pretty awesome. And if I really want to ball out, I would do VIP, but I'm kind of spending my money on something else later this year. You guys will see on the channel. We got a big tattoo leg sleeve coming, so I'm probably gonna do GA this year. For GA Plus, you're spending a couple $100 more. I feel that it wasn't that worth it. We did GA Plus the first year that I went to EDC. The lines were still long to get to the restrooms. I felt like GA Plus was a pretty popular option as well. And the bathroom situation was not very good. The year that I used GA Plus, but VIP, there's no lines for bathrooms. There's a separate bathroom out in the VIP section. No line. It's great. And don't worry about the line to get into EDC. It's never been long whether I enter through the GA line or the VIP line. It doesn't really matter. So whatever it says on the website, just ignore it. It's not a big deal. Okay, and I want to brush on camping. I know some of you guys are gung ho about it and just are hardcore ravers. I don't know if I'm super hardcore like that. Like I can't deal with the heat, Las Vegas, crazy heat. And then the noise, people are partying. I gotta get my rest. Like I'm literally going to the event, I go back, I rest and recharge, and then I'm back again, and then that's the weekend. Camp EDC, it just, to me, it seems like a nonstop party, 3 days in a row. It's hot, a lot of noise. That's not me. Like I love being in the moment, and then I want to rest, so that's not me. If you guys are into it though, I mean, you guys could check out the website. I think they're still selling passes for Camp EDC. But going back to my topic of all the greatest DJs being in one spot, right? For that premium price that you're paying, you can see a bunch of DJs. Here's the ones. There's 3. This is the As Nickcho trilogy as far as DJs that I want, that I would love to be at EDC this year. Like, please, if this is my last EDC, these 3 DJs have to appear. Okay, the first one being James Hype. Not a lot of people know, but maybe no, he's blown up. But I discovered him when I was rewatching sets from EDC 2022, and James Hype is my guy. My friends roast me for liking him. I don't know why. There's a video on TikTok, by the way. Check it out on my social media below if you want. Dude, I had an edible. Okay, this is a story, and then I saw a guy who did not look like James Hype at all, but I thought he was James Hype, and I was just hyped that it was possibly James Hype. Anyway, I'm a huge James Hype fan. I hope he's there again. There's a high chance that he will be. I'm gonna show you guys this information in a bit. But we're gonna kind of dive into DJs that have been to EDC before, meaning that there's a good chance that they'll be there again. Second on my trilogy, he was missing last year. He was there in 2022. Alesso. I need Alesso to be there. Alesso, I love you. You're never gonna watch this video, but if you're at EDC this year, that'd be freaking the dream come true, and I will 1,000,000% go to your set. And the third DJ that I wish, that I really, and I know my girlfriend would love to be at EDC this year, is Illenium. We went to SoFi this past year, or earlier this, a few weeks ago. Trilogy, that was amazing. Trilogy was crazy. And I know he has the new music with Seven Lions, and like he's making new stuff, and he's not retiring because there was rumors that he was gonna become a family man apparently, or something like that. But no, he's going hard. I hope he shows up to EDC this year because he was not there last year, but he was there the year before. That's my trilogy. If you guys haven't checked out those 3 DJs, I highly recommend. If you guys have any recommendations of DJs that I should see this year if they show up to EDC, drop them down below in the comments. Let me know. I pulled up 3 lists. I pulled up the list for EDC 2022, EDC 2023. Sorry, this one is bigger. I couldn't find a big image for 2022. And then I also pulled up the EDC Mexico list because there are certain DJs that should be at EDC Las Vegas since they're performing and they're part of I guess the EDC contract if there's which is probably a thing. We'll dive back 2 years ago to EDC 2022. DJs that I recommend, and I may be repeating them because they may be on multiple lists. Arm& Hammer, Diesel, Kaiwachi, maybe Porter Robinson, Ride 10, Seven Lion, Sudden Death, Alesso Second Mention, David Guetta, Excision, James High Bitch, Subtronics, Millennium Second Mention again, John Summit, Zed. And then there's probably gonna be repeating names, but I'm gonna go through the list here. See, Arm & Hammer shows up again. David Guetta again. James Hype again. Marshmello. I'm just kind of rapid firing, so sorry if I missed something. Sullivan King, back-to-back Kaiwachi. That was not there. Oh, Set the Sky was there last? Oh, that's right. Okay. Subtronics again. There's a good chance Subtronics will be back this year, which is great. Oh, Valentino Khan. Big fan. Set again. Excision again. Oh, Gareth Emery. That was a really good set. I really enjoyed Gareth Emery. Oh, I missed Tiesto. Tiesto. Great set. Sorry, don't hate me. I thought Marshmello Back to My Sudden Death was just okay, but we went to it. Martin Garrix. Yep, there's Slander. And yeah, so that was 22, 23. And then here's 24. So I'm assuming that the big names, there's a lot of DJs in this list that I kind of went through it already that I'm not too familiar, that I'm unfamiliar with. But anyway, this is like my thing, okay? Alesso's playing at EDC Mexico. If he's playing at EDC Mexico, he has to be playing this year, right? Right, guys? I hope so. But this is what I got excited about. Alesso's on this list for the Mexico lineup. John Summit, so there's a high chance John Summit will be EDC as well. I mean, this doesn't correlate, exactly, but there's a good shot. I mean, Zed's always there, so I'm gonna assume he's gonna be there again this year. And see, another pointer is that James Hype's gonna be at EDC Mexico, so there's a good chance that he'll be there at EDC this year, which is going to be amazing. Sudden Death, Virtual Riot. I think I missed Virtual Riot in the other couple lists, but anyway, Virtual Riot's really Barely Alive. Steve Aoki. Oh, I don't think he was at EDC. See, that'd be interesting if he goes to EDC this year. Ride 10. See, this is kind of just looking through to potential shows for EDC 2024 Las Vegas. And I know Millennium's done this before, but I think there's a chance, okay? There is a chance that because Elenium is playing at Zouk, he's now a Zouk resident, he's going to be there on Thursday, May 16, and he's going to be at the Day Club Saturday, May 18. Why not show up for an EDC set on one of the days that weekend? So this is like something that I kind of looked into as well. So, I mean, possibly, hopefully, Elenium's there at EDC 2024 because he was not there last year. Okay, next topic. Making your accommodations. Make them early, guys. All right, I already booked my flight. I saw the price. I was able to get my flight for $656 USD, which is a pretty good deal because, yeah, I think I paid like $850 last year. And I'm flying from Hawaii, so obviously it's going to be more expensive than hopefully it's more expensive than where you guys are flying from, but the prices can get steep and will get steep as EDC approaches and gets closer. So this is your warning. Check and book your flights now. At least price check it every week from here through March, and hopefully you guys get the best deal. If you guys need to fly, if you guys don't need to fly, but you guys still need to make accommodations, same situation. Check the hotel pricing. I pulled up a map. So May 15 to May 20, just shooting around with prices here. We got the Mirage, great deal. Red Rock, Flamingo, Cromwell. I know that for some of you guys who are shuttling it, shuttles are sold out by now, by the way. But you guys will need to stay, if you guys want to stay close to the shuttles, you need to stay like at least on the strip or downtown. But prices per night, this is what we're kind of looking at here. Anywhere from like $200, $400 around that range per night. Coming from a guy who's been to Vegas a bunch, just off the top of my head by looking at these hotels, I really like the Mirage. I know I've heard good things about the Flamingo. Red Rock is nice, but that's like away. That's actually closer to EDC. If you guys are going to be driving, that might actually be a good option. The back roads of Vegas to EDC. Park MGM. I love the Park MGM. MGM Grand's a good hotel. Stayed there. Aria is very nice, but expensive. But if you guys want to ball out, although you're going to be at EDC more than at the hotel, Aria is really, really nice. Fountain Blue is that new hotel that just opened. That's, yeah, pretty pricey. Okay, I do want to mention this really quick because this could save you guys lots of money as well. So if you guys are frequent travelers to Las Vegas and you guys have one of those, sign up for one of those rewards cards and have gambled in Vegas before, um, you guys can use those rewards to get a cheaper discount at the hotel. For example, okay, so we're gonna use the Park MGM as an example. So I signed into my rewards account. All right, I'm a Sapphire member this year, by the way. I didn't even make it to Pearl, so you don't need to be that high of a tier. But I chose the dates May 16 to May 20. The average per night that I'll need to pay, or pretty much the average comes out to 169 per night. If you were to not have a rewards card and you were to pay the normal price for the same hotel, the same nights, May 16 to May 20th, you will be paying an average of $427 per night. And even for like the lower tier hotels for MGM, look at this. All right, this is pretty insane. So $286 per night for the weekend at the Excalibur, 328 for the Luxor, which is like the two cheapest MGM properties. Versus if you were to have a rewards card, look at this, $52 a night, or $58 a night at the Excalibur and the Luxor. So yeah, it's a pretty big difference. Downtown hotels should be better as far as pricing. But yeah, so I guess in this case, it for once it pays to be a gambler. So yeah, if you guys are gonna be like in the area or stopping by in Vegas anytime between now until EDC, maybe it'd be a good idea to maybe gamble a little bit and just sign up for a rewards program at any hotel that you think you may be staying at in the future or for this coming May. Okay, next topic, shuttles. So shuttles are unfortunately sold out, standard and premier. They always go quick. Every year it's very limited. There's always never enough shuttle passes for everyone, which is very unfortunate. But shuttle passes are sold out. So what I've heard from my friends who have taken shuttles is that shuttles are very convenient. You get there fast. And as you guys can see right here, convenient departure times each day, security check-in prior to going in, so you don't have to go through security once you get to the festival. There's restrooms and water, and it's just a faster ride. From what I've heard from a friend, it takes about 60-ish minutes, an hour to get to the event versus traffic, fighting traffic. You'll take about an hour and a half or to 2 hours, which we'll get into a little bit later. But anyway, shuttles are sold out this year. If you guys are planning getting shuttles, you got to look on groups, Facebook Marketplace in your area, eBay. People sell on eBay for like ridiculous prices once the shuttle passes ship to everyone. And anyway, here's the shuttle map of where everything where the shuttles do pickups. I'm not going to go too much into it because they're sold out. So if you don't have one by now, you don't. There's probably a low chance that if you find a shuttle pass, I don't know if your group will, so I won't cover it too much. But yeah, this is where the shuttle passes or shuttles stop: downtown, Rio Strat, Grand Prix Plaza for standard, and then Premier shuttles. Same thing. Plus, they do a Premier shuttle at Resorts World. Since I think I don't know if they're doing it again, but Resorts World kind of has that partnership thing with EDC, and they have like a whole package for EDC. I think they're doing it again this year. If you guys absolutely like cannot rent a car at this point, or have a car, or have a friend that can take you to EDC, I believe there are third party I guess businesses that will take you to and from EDC for a certain price. I do not recommend Uber and lifting to EDC. I personally had a bad experience because one, the service, the cell service there is terrible. I couldn't even get an Uber or Lyft on the last day of day 3, and I was dying, tired, dust flying in my eyes, to get out of there. So I don't recommend Uber and lifting. Plus, it's really expensive. But if you have to do it, that is an option as well. But good luck getting that service or cell service to get a ride. But I think there's Wi-Fi. I don't know. All right, I was messed up by day 3, and I just couldn't find a ride, and we were almost gonna be screwed. But we found our way back to anyway, that's a different story. There's a different story for a different day. Oh, and I almost forgot. If you want to just go balls to the walls and ball out for EDC, there is also an option, very cheap option, to fly a helicopter. Very fast. You avoid traffic, and it costs $650. Well, this is last year's price. I guarantee this price. There's no price on the website yet, but last year, $650 one way and sit in traffic on the way back, or the other way around, sit in traffic there and ride back, I guess, or a round trip for $950, or you can book the group for $4,400 one way, or $6,500 round trip. So that is an option. I just want to put that out there. If you guys want to fly helicopter, let me know how it is, because I don't think I'm ever gonna try that. We'll see. We never know, right? Maybe one day I'll post a vlog. I took a helicopter EDC, but yeah, I'm not gonna take one this year, unfortunately. Okay, next topic. I'm just gonna brush on it really quick. Items that you should or should not or highly recommend bring to EDC. Everything's on the website. Pretty much, they have a list here, a checklist of yeses and nos. I love to travel really light. You're on your feet all night, but on LasVegas.electricdaiscarnival.com, there's a whole list of things that are allowed. There's a yeses and there's a nos. For some of the nos, I get the eye drops thing, but like for me, like my eyes get so dry um at the festival, because it's Vegas is a desert, that I have to like put an eye drop, especially when I'm wearing contacts. Like holy crap, like my eyes get so sore by the time the sun comes up in the morning. But I compiled a list on my phone for you guys. I'm a dude. I know that girls have, have probably have a longer list than me, but I keep it super simple. I love to travel light. I rock my hydro pack, sunglasses, some kind of like wipes for like the restroom, or like a hand sanitizer, earplugs, chapstick. Your lips will get dry. Being in the desert 3 nights in a row. Sunglasses. Did I say that already? Maybe I did. And also check the weather. I highly recommend checking the weather. Last year's EDC was really good. Weather was good 3 nights in a row. The first year, I remember night one, it was so windy. It was freezing. For me, I was dying. My nose was like dripping like a faucet. It was bad. So check the weather. You may want to bring like some kind of like pash or like jacket, or like one of those someone lent me a one of those tin foil heat blankets, which helped with the wind at least. Didn't help much, but it was better than nothing. So yeah, that was a very interesting experience, because normally you think Vegas is hot, dry, just hot no matter what, but no, you're out on the racetrack, out way in the desert. The weather could get pretty crazy. I remember that to shut down the stage once too, because it was just too much wind. Okay, last segment of the video. This is the Asnicture super secret sauce advice for just making your time easier and enjoying EDC. So hopefully you guys find these tips useful. I'm gonna start off with the most obvious one. Just leave early. All right, leave 1.5 to 2 hours early. It takes time to get there. If your DJ is playing at 10, leave it like 7:30, 8 o'clock even. It takes time to walk from the parking lot to get into the festival as well. So from the time that your DJ is playing, that you want to catch the first set of, leave, let's just say 2.5 hours early to be safe, maybe even 3. Okay, but for the time you want to actually get to the parking lot at EDC, leave 1.5, 2 hours early. Traffic is a nightmare. Every year it's the same thing. Especially, I don't mind. I'm all hyped going, but leaving, just mentally prepare as well that there's gonna be traffic leaving EDC, which is gonna roll into my next tip, which will save you guys so much. Okay, so listen. All right, when you're coming off the freeway to go to EDC, right? There's gonna be people. It's gonna come to a point where you have to choose between 2 lanes. All right, left and right. Listen, okay. There's gonna be signs saying Uber, rideshare, premier parking, stay in the right lane. All right, and then it's gonna. This was what happened last year, and I think it's the same every year. So most people, what happens is they get into the left lane, and now, okay, sorry, I had to pull up a map because I had to gather my thoughts. Anyway, this is the map from last year. Parking might change this year, but hopefully not, because our groups are gonna hopefully use the same strategy, right? So if you stay in the left lane and you get off for general parking, you're gonna end up in this blue area back here, blue and purple. Okay, it takes a while to get in, and it takes a lot longer to get out. A lot longer. I think it took over an hour to just get out back through this road, back to the freeway. Now, when you stay in the right lane, what you're going to want to do is when you get off the freeway, stay in the right lane. It's going to, it may, when you're driving past it, it may say Uber, rideshare, premier parking, whatever. And then it's going to flash. There's a quick general parking option, but it's like you may see it, you may not. It depends the timing on when you're coming off of the freeway. But get in your right lane. It's gonna lead you right. You're gonna make this right here. See this number 11, guys? Okay. Once you get off, You're going to want to shift. There's going to be 2 more lanes. Okay, I believe it's 2 more, right? There's a gas station going to be right here on your right. Once you get off the freeway, make sure to stick to the left lane. Okay, so stick to the right lane coming off. Or once you get off here, make sure you transfer over to the left. All right. If you stay on the right, it's going to take you all the way this way. You're going to get like the pink lot or the lots back here if you're later. If you stick to the left lane, they're going to direct you right here into number 11. This is where you want to park. This is still free parking, not premier parking. I think premier parking also is in this N or brown lot. That's what I have in my notes. But this is the lot. Look at this, right? This is the entrance to get in. You're going to get in right over here. When the festival's done, you're going to leave out of gate B, get right back into your car, and then everyone's going to be trying to get back onto the freeway, right? Look at this. Blue, purple, you're screwed. Traffic jam. This lot right here, you're the closest to the freeway, and super secret. This is the super secret sauce, all right? Please like the video, comment, and subscribe. People are going to be lining up to get out. People are going to make, rational lines to get out and not go over parking stalls. As the parking lot empties, all the stalls, you may be able to snake through the stalls and kind of cut your way to the front. This is so bad. I feel so bad I'm leaking this, but this helps you get home faster to rest for the next day. And I want to help you guys out. So I'm giving you guys a secret sauce secret because this is the trilogy, the As Nick Show trilogy, and I may not be going to EDC again after this, or at least for a while. But anyway, this is the secret sauce for free parking and the fastest way out. So as cars kind of line up to get out, you can just kind of snake your way in between cars. Don't hit any cars, don't hit anyone, but you can sneak your way, get to the front of the line, merge in, people are nice, and then you'll just be on your way back out onto the freeway, and you can go home and rest for the next day. God, I feel like a criminal giving out my secrets, but that was a group secret, and it's been nice. It's been a smooth ride. You don't want to go in that blue lot or the purple one in the back. No, do not do it. Anyway, that's the benefit of watching this video. Anyway, one more thing, I wanna just preface too. I didn't do it for the past few years, but I'm gonna do it this year, guys. I'm gonna buy an anti-theft phone tether. I shoulda, I coulda. Nothing happened to me, but last year, one of my good friends, yeah, we were going to Slander, and it got tight, right? The bridge to Kinetic, it's a tight fit. Everyone's squeezing through, bumping shoulders, trying to get into Kinetic, and his phone got swiped. And I've had an experience in my first year at EDC where my phone and my girlfriend's phone almost got swiped. We were walking to Kinetic again. It's always Kinetic, dude. I don't know why, but be careful when you go to Kinetic, because something's fishy about those thieves, man. Those rats. They love to hang around Kinetic. Going to Kinetic, I feel a hand going real fast in my pocket. I dash my right hand to my pocket, secure my phone, turn around. Everyone's staring stone cold forward. Obviously, the person stealing is not gonna be trying to have their identity revealed. But I almost got my phone stolen the first year. A good friend of mine lost his phone last year, and the vibes. He was cool about it too. Like he was like, it's gone already. Enjoy the set. But dude, like your phone just got stolen. I know, like my vibes were shot for the night. It was the end of the night too, because Slander played towards the end of the night. Like that was kind of it. Like you couldn't really enjoy once you lose your phone. Like you can't enjoy it. Like you can't enjoy it. So I'm gonna definitely invest in a phone tether this year. That'd be ironic, man. Knock on wood if my phone gets stolen, even if I have a tether. But I'm gonna get one of these this year for sure, because I do not want that happening to me, and I do not want that happening to any of you guys. So I would highly suggest to invest in one of these phone tethers. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, found it useful, found it kind of entertaining, enjoyable. If you guys could, if you guys see me, all right, because I'm hitting the gym so much, I request, if you guys see me, if you see an Asian, Chinese, Japanese guy that looks like me, all right, just dab him up and be like, tap him on the shoulder and be like, yo, Nick, thanks for the video, man. You look freaking jacked. Just give him a fist bump, all right? Please. And if it's me, like, because there's a lot of guys that probably look like me out there at EDC. But if it's me, like, I'll be freaking like, yes, dude, like, fuck yeah. Like, I'm working hard at the gym. Appreciate you at least, like, seeing this video or respecting that, we're getting jacked for EDC. Like, we're we're making some progress, you know? We're making some progress for EDC. We're going. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like the video, comment, subscribe. I'll maybe cover like once the artists drop for EDC, like I guess like my dream lineup, like a fantasy football kind of thing, but for like EDC. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks and have a good day. Goodbye.